Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope we're all doing well and keeping well. Back at the plot today finally. I feel like saying welcome back to myself because it's been a while. Very messy plot. However, it's not in a bad state. It is just a little bit messy. It just needs a little bit of working. So hopefully we're okay. I was hoping to get here a lot earlier this morning, but it snowed last night. So and then it started to rain. So I was kind of just trying to let the rain clear all the snow for me as much as it could, and it has. So I'm actually quite pleased. I've got a few hours here still at least, and I've also bought some of my roses from home. So I'm going to leave them in their pots because the pots are big enough for them as they are, but I just want to give the rest of the plot a little bit of a tidy. I was hoping to strim, but I was hoping it was just going to be cold and frozen and I could strim, but I just think the grass is just a little bit too wet, unfortunately. But we'll see how we go. And yeah, I think as well, I might actually be able to harvest some Brussels while I'm here as well. And then everything else is kind of just going to be pulled out from the ground and just tidied up a little bit as well. So yeah, we'll see how we go time-wise, but I think we should be able to make some good progress today. First up, I'm going to focus on things like this. So get all of that tidied up. This is all just fallen down from where the weather's not been great. So I'll just pick all of that up as well. I was given these as well. So what I'll do is I may unwrap them all and just chuck them in the compost for now. And see, but what I did want to do was move the compost from here up into this corner because I'm not going to do the polytunnel this year. Plan is if I move this over, I can probably get one more thing into this corner here, but we'll see. But yeah, these are, hopefully you can still hear me with the trains, these are the roses from home. So I believe that this is my white one. Really pretty. It blooms ever so lovely. This is my Topolina, which I picked up from RHS Wisley. Let me see if I can get the label round for you to see. Really pretty when it blooms. And apparently it's great for the bees, which is really nice. So yeah, that has come as well. And then I've got my Sweet Dream rose as well, but it looks a lot more orange in the picture, and the picture has faded a little bit, but when they came up this year, or last year should I say now, they were very red. So I'm hoping that's what it is, but the rest of them are doing really well. The only one I'm a little bit concerned of is the wildfire, sorry. So this was from, I want to say this was from Crocus, these ones, and the other one, beautiful, is done really well, but I'm slightly concerned that I took a little bit too long because they got delivered when I wasn't at home, well, at my old home. So I'm wondering whether I can just cut them down because they feel really sturdy at the base, and I'm wondering if I cut them down whether it'll just give it a bit of a better chance. But it feels pretty solid, and I don't know if you can see, but there is still a little bit of green just here, which is, I think, a good sign. Fingers crossed. But yeah, all of the other ones are doing really well. I want to restake some of them and just pull them up a little bit straighter. Like this one was next to a wall at the house, so I don't know why I can't speak today, guys, sorry. I'm going to try and see if I can just separate them just out a bit, ever so slightly, just to give them a bit of a better chance, I think. And then I think I will show you the rest, and I've had a little bit of a tidy up because a little bit embarrassed of the fruit cage. But yeah, excuse the state of me, it's absolutely freezing. I don't do the winter, so I come in as many layers as I possibly can. Okay, first things first, we're gonna have a big tidy up. So I'm gonna pick up all of the canes, I'm gonna pick up all of the things that my friend gave me for the compost, and we're gonna move them all to a nice neat area so the ground is clear. So one thing I didn't get around to doing last time, but I really wanted to, was to cover this bed up. And I have got one big bit of cardboard. So what I'm thinking is, while I need to move the things that my friend gave me. So I'm going to move them onto this bit of cardboard and just see if there's anything else that I can find just to cover the bed over. It might not completely clear it now because we're already in the new year, but it should hopefully make a bit of a difference at least. Make it a little bit easier when the time comes to like plant stuff in it and use it a bit more. So yeah, I'm going to cover this one, we'll put the other bits on top of it now and see what else we can find to cover the rest of it up. They're all down, all good. They've ruined the grass just a little bit. I should have moved them far earlier, but they should all hopefully grow back anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that. I am as well going to extend this bed ever so slightly this way, and then I'll do what I did with this one and have paving slabs that go down in between, so just gives me a little bit more working room. And I'm going to do the climbers here this side again next year as well. So what I think I'll do is do paving slabs all the way down to where these ones are here now, and then keep this area for the rhubarb because I'm going to split that as well, and possibly one other thing, but I'm not quite sure yet, so I don't really want to say. I don't actually think I will get any Brussels because I think they've all kind of gone past their point. I will pick them and we'll see how they go. But yeah, I think they're kind of done. I may pull these parsnips as well today and just see what they look like, but I want to pull everything anyway. So I'm gonna, I think I might pull this chard. I'm not quite sure. The leeks need to come out and the celery need to come out. I don't know whether I'm going to do this variety again next year. I was hoping for like a bigger ones. I don't know if I've just done them too close together, so I'll have a little look and see. But yeah, do you know what, actually the leeks might be okay if they stay in. We'll see, but yeah, I also need to get like all of that out from there as well. This all needs to be covered over. This is where the sweet corn were last year, and I think I'm going to put the sweet corn over here next year. I've done the plan, but today was kind of just to see whether that plan would actually work. Here comes the rain again. Good job I bought my waterproof today. And then I'm actually going to do this now, actually, not even just today. I'm going to do this now because I keep saying I'm going to do it and I don't. So I just want to kind of neaten it up and see, because they all come off of this one big stem, I'm wondering whether I can kind of use that as like a back and forth. I thought I had another one here which would have been helpful, but what I do have is some of the smaller bamboos still. Oh my god, I'm getting absolutely drenched. Some of the other bamboos, so I can always stick one of them in, and I can always use these posts here as well, and see how we go. But yeah, I am getting drenched. Absolutely soaked, and it is getting heavier by the minute. So do you know what? The hood's going up and we're just going to embrace it, I think. I don't get much time here anymore, so it's only a little bit of rain, she says. Let's hope I don't get a cold from it, but no, it's just a little bit of rain. It'll be fine. But yeah, I think I'm going to try that now and cut some of it down at least, if needed. But I really like the wild bit. It's definitely something that I want to make bigger as well. I really want to look into growing some wicker. So if anyone knows any places where I can get wicker, like a really good quality wicker, please do let me know down in the comments, because I would love to get some to start them off, because it's what my basket is made out of, and it is the basket's falling apart a little bit, but I got it from a vintage fair, so it's probably been like thrown around a little bit, but I'd quite like to try making my own. So yeah, do let me know if anyone grows their own wicker. I think it's called wicker, I'm just saying it, but I'm sure it is. Yeah, let me know down in the comments. It probably doesn't look much different, but I do think that the more I can keep a little bit wild, the better. So it probably does need a little bit more like securing at the ends and things like that, but actually this one in the middle is like a really good starting point. And there were some blackberries on it last year, so maybe it is, but I do think that we always think of the bees and we think of pollen and things like that, but actually maybe this could be beneficial to wildlife as well. I don't know, but I'm just hoping like the ground level, what's it called, like the overgrown grass and things like that, just leaving it a little bit wild may hopefully help bring a little bit more wildlife back in, which should hopefully help the system in regards to maybe not having as many slugs next year. I don't know, so I'm just gonna see how it goes really, if it does help. But I kind of like the look of it as well. I know it's not to everyone's taste, but I kind of like it. Next job I'm going to focus on is the roses. So they're all pretty good, to be perfectly honest with you. I did a really good prune, but I just want to, like the Meteor one over here and the Topolina, I just want to kind of stake them up a little bit more, and then I just want to neaten all of this up a little bit and like their location and things. So I might actually stick this one round the side, just so it's a little bit more protected maybe, and just out of the way and things. So I'll do that now, and then I just want to try and neaten some of this fruit cage up as well, because they're all doing really well and they look great actually. Really pleased with those, very pleased. While they're all doing great, it all is starting to get a little bit messy, so these need to go to the dump, but that is going to have to wait for another day. I won't get them in the car at the moment, but yeah, all of these, like my blueberries and things, they really need to go into a new pot. And what I'm hoping, I'm just going to put them into this pot here and I'll empty this out. But I don't really want to start emptying things out, and I think I'm actually going to leave this patch until I've moved the compost bin across. Do you know what? I hate calling it a compost bin, a compost area, until I've moved that across. So yeah, I'm just going to give it a little bit of a neaten up, but I'll do the roses first, and then I'll go around and just cut a few things down actually, like this. I'll cut the Brussels and take them with me as well, and just at the back as well, I just need to prune some of the bits that are coming through the fence. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm getting absolutely hounded by the rain now. It's not even just like a little bit. It's yeah, it's quite a lot. I'm absolutely soaked. That's what colour the coat should be, and that's what colour it is. Luckily it's a waterproof coat, but yeah, I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to call it a day. But what I'm gonna do is I won't finish this video here. I'm gonna pop home, or pop back to where I'm staying, and I will show you kind of like what the plan is, she says, fingers crossed, this is how it's going to go, what the plan is for how the plot's going to look for the rest of the year. So yeah, I will see you soon.